So when I was going through this like almost delusion, that's when all these memories started coming up. So I had to find out for sure. I actually went back to the place where it happened. I would wake up there when I'd get drunk. I would wake up in the parking lot of the apartment building where it took place and say, "What am I doing here? Why am I here?" So it started me on a journey of seeking what exactly happened. And of course, nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to tell you, yeah, that happened. Yeah, I was there. I saw it. Nobody wants to confess that because then they'd have to take responsibility for their part. So it was very hard to find out what was going on. One of the breakthroughs, my mom passed away in 96 at my house, and all my brothers scurried over to get all her valuable stuff. And all I wanted was a box of pictures and letters. And in these letters, I learned about my family. They were from 1944 to 1964, from my grandmother, my father's mother, whom I never met. I found out where my brother Bill came from, who he was, who his mother was, and why he was the way he was. And that's when things changed because I started looking at it from his perspective, even though I was the victim, even though he had taken out his vengeance on me, he deflected it to me. I started looking at how did he get that way? And then I realized my mother had gone through the same things. These are generational curses. It's where, this kind of behavior goes through families and it flourishes through families because nobody wants to talk about it. It's the elephant in the room. Nobody wants to say, hey, there's an elephant over there. And what ended up happening was I decided the buck stops here and I'm going to do something about it. And I'm going to start investigating the entire family and see what exactly happened. And that's how these letters, and I still have them all. I mean, they're all from my great uncles, back correspondence from relatives to my parents. And I realized that the dysfunctionality was widespread and that this had repeated throughout our family for generations.